I'm thrilled that I get to represent the entire Coastside again, and I think it's really important to have a presence here. So I'm thrilled to be able to share the office with Supervisor Mueller, and that he is picking up the tradition that I had established some time ago when I was on the Board of Supervisors to have an office here. Service to our constituents really can be transformational in their lives. And they hear a lot of negative things about government, but if they have a positive experience with us, it makes a big difference.
So, Greg, what are we doing here today?
Well, first we're going to congratulate Ray on living up to his campaign promises. Two of them, actually. One of them was to increase representation and presence on the Mid-Coast, which he's doing with this office. And the other is to follow through on CRISP, the Coastal Resilient Infrastructure Strategic Plan. We hope that strategic plan will lead to solutions to about 10 infrastructure deficits on the coast.
This space means that if there's events that go on here, and it's a beautiful space that can easily accommodate events, that gives us folk from Pacifica a reason to come and check out what's going on south of the tunnel more robustly than we had reason to before, just on a strictly physical level.
My highest hope will be that they'll see the need to put in a emergency evacuation shelter in case there's ever a disaster, or even for everyday use. Like, we don't have a senior center, we don't have a library, we don't have a activity recreation thing for after school for kids, and we really don't have any kind of community center. But of course, Half Moon Bay and Pacifica do, because they're cities. But as I said at the meeting where he just got his $200,000 grant for a study, just because the cities on either side of you have indoor plumbing doesn't mean you have to go use theirs. So it's really important that we get our own, because we get a lot of tourists. If there's ever a disaster during a tourist season, where are they going to go?
Thank you. Buenas tardes, bienvenidos, good evening, welcome. It is an honor to be here. This is something we have been waiting for, like many other things here in the coast. We're having an office, county office in the coast. Thank you, Ray, for the idea to bringing this to us. It is an honor to be able to collaborate on many different things to benefit the life of our community members, to better serve them, the collaboration of the county with the city and incorporated areas of San Mateo County. That's what we want. That's what we're doing. That's what we're creating. My friend Ray, who is very supportive of this area, he continues to show up. I don't know where he gets energy, but he continues to show up. He has been showing up even before he was elected. He was here for the storms. He was here for the shooting. And now we have his office here. Honor to introduce to you Congresswoman Ana Eshu.
Today is an important day for Coastsiders, and that's because Coastsiders are just as much a part of the 16th Congressional District as the cities and towns on the other side of the hill. sheriff, and the sheriff, Sheriff Christina Corpus. So I know that you're going to give her the support that she deserves. She was very brave to run. She was very courageous to run. You know what I'm talking about, all right? So she was very courageous. And that courage now, together with the work that she is doing, she needs your support. To beautiful Ray Mueller. Ray, the people of the Coastside are so blessed to have Ray representing them on the Board of Supervisors. The power of the office on behalf of the people that I represent, I want to tell you something. We don't leave any stone unturned. Their life is going to be miserable until they do what they're supposed to do for constituents. And that's what it is for Ray. That's what it is. That's what it is. So now I have the pleasure of introducing someone, and I mentioned his name. He is a tiger. He's a tiger for Pacificans. And he is the mayor of Pacifica. Tiger, come on up. Come on up. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. It really is. And you know what? Tiger is really on it. I got a text like in the middle of the night in D.C. saying, you go, thanks for voting to make sure our economy didn't crash. But I want to tell you that he is so respectful of the colleagues that he serves with, and you know, and to work with everyone in the community. Aren't you tired of the divisions in the country? We don't do that here. We don't do that here. We know we have a challenge, and then we say together, how are we going to fix this? How are we going to resolve this? And then it's up to all of us to do that. It's up to us to find where there is common ground. If we all want to resolve the one issue, then it's going to take all of us to do it. We don't want to leave anyone behind. San Mateo County is very special in that way. I know I represent more than one county, but San Mateo County is special that way. So aren't you proud to have someone in elective office in San Mateo County whose name is Tiger? Here he is. Here he is.
Whose idea was it for me to speak after Anna Eshu? So it's a great privilege and honor to be asked to speak after Anna, and I assure you I cannot do justice, but we're here in support of Ray, and so I will say my simple piece in support of Ray. And this turnout is amazing, first of all, and you look around, it was like Anna said, this is our county here. This is our Coastside here. Mr. Mueller made a handful of promises about what he would do when elected, especially where the coast was concerned. And amongst those promises were merely having a space on the coast so that Coastsiders could have better accessibility to him, and thereby to his voice, and where that voice might take us as he has his time of leadership. And here we are standing in it. I'm sincerely grateful to be standing in this space where this is the kind of work that will be happening. And I look forward to seeing the next steps as you take those promises and turn them into realities that will benefit all of us here on the Coastside. Thank you.
What are we celebrating here today?
We're celebrating the grand opening of our Coastside office.
Why is it important to have, you got your office in Raywood City, why is it important to have an office here?
Well, because the primary job that we have here, beyond everything that's related to policymaking, is serving our constituents. And the ones who need the most help they don't have the time to travel all the way to Redwood City to meet with me or my staff. So obviously we are working on building that resilient infrastructure strategic plan. We're working on building workforce housing. There's a lot of people who need that help right now. What we also plan on doing is bringing out county staff so that the people can sit down across from the table from someone in planning or someone in housing and actually have their meetings here.
You know, I cannot express, first of all, how happy I am to see all of you here gathered together in this space. It's a beautiful thing to see people from all over the Coastside here together in one space. And I want to recognize we're here in the Mid-Coast. And I'm so excited that the Mid-Coast Council members are here and that we have a space. I can't wait to start hosting the Mid-Coast Council here, hopefully, in this space. It's one of the reasons why we were really attracted to it, is because we wanted to have a place for the Mid-Coast where we could go ahead and be large enough to be accessible for the Mid-Coast to give it a voice in government here in the county. So I'm so grateful that you joined us this evening. We are so lucky that we have such wonderful representatives who all want to work together in service together. And that is just a beautiful thing because we have a lot of work to do and everyone's rolling up their sleeves to do it together. And we're really excited with the help of Half Moon Bay. We have one site already in Half Moon Bay that can house, we believe it'll be able to house at some point 45 to 60 modular homes, which is a great start. But it's not enough. And we were really lucky because we've been blessed by the state. They gave us $5 million to go ahead and get those modular homes. The city donated the land, the county gave $1 million to start that work, and it's just the start because that's only 28 of the 45 to 60 homes. I am going again to share, and I'm looking at the county executive when I share this, but we are going to be making an announcement by the end of July that will dwarf that project. And we've done it. We've done it with collaboration with the Congresswoman's office and in collaboration with our state senator and our state assembly person and with the governor's office. And I'm really excited about that. And I'm not going to say more than that because I've said too much. But the point is, we aren't going to let this pass. And that site won't just be for farm workers. It'll be for workforce housing. And it'll also be used to go ahead and support agriculture in the region and get that turned around because it's been going the wrong way for too long of a time. We have to address education on the coast. We have to address healthcare on the coast. And we have to address childcare on the coast. There's a long list of a whole host of other things. Thank you for coming out tonight. It's a Friday night, and to see you all here on a Friday night from 4 to 7 is unbelievable. I am grateful. And wait, before we finish, I want my staff to come up here so I can introduce you. So this is our team. We actually have some team members who aren't here today. Stephanie from San Carlos. But if there's someone up here you don't know, please meet one of them. And I guarantee you'll think that much better of me, which I really appreciate. So anyway, with that, thank you for coming this evening.
This office is going to be staffed 5 days a week, so people can always come down here or meet with someone here. Come on down. Come on down and meet with us. We're really excited to meet you. We're really excited. This is about building community. And if you are a community organization and you're looking for a place to do an event or do something with the community, please reach out to us. That's what this space is for. We want to see it filled. We want to see it filled with smiles. We just want to see community taking place here and problems getting solved here.